Hey, thanks for stopping by. You've made it this far. The channel memberships. Now, starting off right off the bat, I do want to say that I'm doing something which I think personally is revolutionary and kind of new overall in the YouTube space. I'm going to be providing a service to you guys. Now, what is that exactly? Well, let's back up a little bit. If you're new to the channel or you've been around, you'll know that I've had several cars on the channel within the last 5 years. One of them wasn't on the channel, but I did do some modifications to it. And I'll just run over those real quick. You got the LT1 Chevy Camaro SS that I modified, putting out about 500 crank horsepower. Then we had the almost 900 horsepower Hellcat. And then I moved on to a 750 horsepower ZL1 when I was done with it. Then to an almost 4-digit Mustang GT, and then the Dark Horse, our recent car, and then this one. So you might be thinking, well, what's that have to do with the memberships? Well, if we go over the tier memberships, you'll see. The first tier, the Enthusiast tier, is just to give overall general support for the channel. You like what I do, you like the content, $2 a month, general support, and as an added perk, you will get reply priority in the comment section down below of all the videos. Now the second tier, which is $4.99, $5 a month, the weekend driver. You'll be shouted out at the end of every video. And here's where the services come in. Let's say you've got a vehicle and you want to start your own build. I will personally help you pick out the parts to reach your desired goals. And then the last perk for the weekend driver is platform recommendations. Let's say you want to go out and buy a performance vehicle, but you're not sure where to start. Well, I can help you out. Let's say you want a track car. I can help you pick out some recommendations for a track car and what you can expect. Well, let's say you want to do a drag racing setup or a roll racing Mexico setup. I can help you pick a platform that's within your budget and what you're trying to do. So pretty nifty, right? Just $5 a month. You'll be able to contact me through Instagram at Fitz Garage, or if you don't have Instagram, we can set up an email as well. So no worries, we'll be in talks. Now, the last tier, which is $10 a month, is the Mexico Racer. Now you get everything from the previous tiers, right? You get reply priority in the comment section. You'll get help with parts for your build. You'll also get platform recommendations. If you're gonna be buying a vehicle or wanna buy another vehicle for a specific use or goal, I can help you out with that. And these new perks as well. Tuner recommendations. So a lot of questions I see about people is, hey, who should I use to tune? Who's the best? I only use the best tuners. So when I was tuning with the Camaros, I only used the best. When I tuned my Hellcat, I used the best tuner. And then when it came to the Mustang, I used the best as well. So I only use the best tuners, and I know which tuners are worth your time and the money. So I'll help you, depending on where you are and what your setup is and what your goals are, what tuner you should use. Now this next one is a big one. Vehicle reliability. And this comes down to all the research I've done on all these platforms because I've had them all. What on the car breaks most commonly? How much is it to fix and how much are the parts? You'd be surprised, and I was surprised, there's a couple things that I didn't know about with my Camaro ZL1 before I bought it, and then kept doing more and more research and found out I had an issue and it was very costly and I had to get it replaced within 2 weeks of having this vehicle. It was insane, it was expensive out of pocket, but I got it done, and then the reliability issue was gone. Didn't have to worry about it whatsoever, it was fixed. So depending on what vehicle you have or what platform you're on or what platform you might be buying, you might want to know what the reliability issues are and how much would it cost to do it ahead of time. What parts would it be? Yada, yada, yada. I can provide that for you so you can have peace of mind. And then lastly, platform limitations. No, you can't just make a bajillion horsepower in any vehicle you want. There are limitations before you have to build the motor, build the transmission. What are those horsepowers? What are those torque figures? How much is it going to take for you to get there? What's the cost? So because of all the research I've done, I know offhand roughly what the actual limitations on your specific platform. Now, how am I able to do this? Well, I'm very keen on the Camaro and Corvette platforms. I'm very keen on the Hellcat and Dodge platforms. I'm very keen on the Mustang and Ford platforms. And now I'm keen on the BMW stuff because I do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of research on forums through the best tuners there is, and yada, yada, yada. So you don't have to. I've already done all the work and I'm continuing to research vehicles. Another platform that I haven't had yet that I do a bunch of research on is the Nissan GTR. So I'm doing a ton of research when it comes to these services that I'm providing, so you don't have to. And lastly, I want to leave you with this. If there's something I don't know, I will spend the tens, the hundreds of hours looking into it for you so you don't have to. One thing I've learned as an electrical engineer going through school is insane critical thinking, and also being able to research efficiently and effectively. Because I have an engineering mind, and at heart, that's what I like to do. And that's why I've spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours researching vehicles anyway, and wanting to know every single platform that I've gotten over the past or I'm about to get, so I know what to expect. So I hope this is a good video for a breakdown of each tier for the membership of the channel. The first tier is mostly just, again, overall support. The next two tiers, I'm providing a service to you. I appreciate you being interested in becoming a member, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.